Hello, welcome to Hideout News, and today we'll be talking about Sekiro. Let's get started. Hi guys, welcome to Game Hideout. Today on Hideout News, your host will be Crazy Davey. That's me. There's no one else here, so it'd be me. I'm Crazy Dave. Today we're going to be talking about Sekiro and a couple of cool things about that, but for those of you who are wondering, David, what in the world is Sekiro? Well, I'm glad you asked, you silly little goober. You silly. Sekiro is a Sekiro is an action adventure game that is very cool and I like, and I beat it. Just a subtle little thing there, just to so you guys know my credibility is really up there. I'm so cool. I beat Sekiro. It's cool. It's fine. It's an action adventure game that came out in March 22nd of 2019. I did my homework for this video. It's pretty cool. I did that for you. It's developed by From Software. They're the people who got you like games that are super cool, like Demon Souls, Dark Souls, anything with souls. Bloodborne doesn't have souls in it, but it's the game they made still. It's very cool. All these games are generally like they're brutal. They're obscenely hard. And Sekiro is no different. Besides like the main characteristics of Sekiro being that you can't change your main weapon. You can only use shinobi arts as like the only thing you can kind of switch between. There's not a lot of crazy customization with Sekiro. In fact, I'd probably venture to say there's almost no customization with Sekiro. There's not a lot. There's not a lot going there. As far as like a From Software game goes, it is probably in my top 3. I love the game. And so, lo and behold, when I'm just browsing the interwebs, like you do, and all of a sudden the internet speaks to me, and it says, David, Crazy Davey, did you know that Sekiro is getting an update in October? And I said, I need to tell the world about this, and that is exactly what I am doing. So here we are, Sekiro updates for you guys. So, Sekiro has been out for a year, and this is not a DLC. I need to clarify that. This is not a DLC at all. This is just simply a free little gift that FromSoft has given us. And generally, FromSoft, well, that's not fair. Most video games companies, they try to do something, and this is a secret between you and me. No one knows this. They try to make money. I know. Jerks, right? And so they've gone this different route. FromSoft nowadays have gone the good guy route, which is they're just giving this to us for free on a silver platter. We now have an update for a game that's over a year old. The update is actually really cool. Let's go through it. So, what are they adding? They're adding a couple of things. One of them is called Reflections. Reflections is this idea. You go into the main hub, which is this sculptor's idol. Orangutan man, he makes the sculptures and it's really cool. In this area, you're able to go to one of the statues in the area, and you're able to refight some of the bosses, which you would want to do if you're a masochist. Or if you just want to feel what it like if you want to feel what it's like to get pummeled by a giant gorilla over and over and over and over. It's not a gorilla, it's an ape. It's a giant ape. That's not a gorilla. Why would you want to fight a gorilla? Fight a giant ape over and over again. Just for the heck of it. You can now do that because the Sekiro loves you. It loves you so much that it hates you. The next thing they introduced is something called Gauntlets of Strength. And the idea of Gauntlets of Strength for this update is that it is a boss rush mode. Very plain and simple. I feel like all From Software games should have this. I would love to play Bloodborne in a boss rush mode. That'd be so cool. But I dream too big as of this point. I'm very happy with what Bloodborne is. I dream... It's too much. It's too much. And I don't think you can mod it because it's a PS4 exclusive. If I'm wrong, tell me in the comments, because I would love to see a boss rush mode in Bloodborne. But besides all of that, Gauntlets of Strength is the boss rush mode for Sekiro. It's going to be awesome. You're going to see that on Twitch all day once that comes out. There's going to be legendary people. The meme potential for that is brilliant. People are going to die, and It looks like you can only have one life through it. That's my understanding through the official website, is that it's a one life all the way through. I don't know if that means it's the revive power up back, but if so, it's still going to be obscenely difficult. I'm very excited. And they're giving you some incentive to that, to actually do that as well. And one of them is being an actual cosmetic thing, which is crazy. Sekiro, like I said before, almost no customization of any kind as far as how your character looks at all. And now all of a sudden they've gifted us 3 outfits, which is, again, I'm just so happy that I don't have to pay for this. So they're giving you 3 outfits. One of them is called Tengu, which is, if you're far enough in the game, you know the man who tells you to kill the rats. That guy. You get to look like him. You're so cool. Look at you. Yes. Another one is Old Ashina outfit, which is, from what it looks like on the website, it's okay. It's fine. And again, it's free. So you're not allowed to complain about free. You're not, no. Too bad. It's gone. You already paid for the game. If you haven't paid for the game, maybe you can complain about it. I don't know. I'm not your dad. So the 3rd outfit hasn't been released. No, there's no talk about it. But 2 of these outfits you'll be able to unlock in Gauntlets of Strength, which is really cool. Again, super excited. I cannot wait to replay. Last part of this update is, I'm not gonna lie, guys. I'm a little bit like love-hate on this, because Sekiro was definitely a one-player game, one-player story, very strict story structure, and I liked it that way. I know a lot of people didn't like it because most of From Software games are very community-based, you know? And so I get it. I totally understand why they added this. What they did was that they added remnants, which is the idea of ghosts from other people playing the games. They're able to kind of communicate in a way. It's more of a one-sided communication. In old games, this was used for meme potential, and I like the meme potential, don't get me wrong. The idea behind it is that, like, if there's any secret routes or anything like that, someone could tell you. Kind of gives, like, this idea. It's this community idea. But because Sekiro doesn't have any PvP, it doesn't have any sort of, and it doesn't need anything like that. Again, you're one person. It's a very flushed out story. I don't know if this was necessarily needed. I'm not gonna lie. I'm kind of sad. It feels like they were like, oh, we're trying to listen to the community, but the community wanted a Dark Souls game, and that was Japanese based, and they got something, in my opinion, which is way better, which is that they got a full, complete, fleshed out story of this beautiful. This is hard to say. This is one of the best story games I've played in a long time, and coupled with how hard it is and everything like that, I don't think it needed this community-based thing. I think they should have just left it as a first-player game. That's my own personal opinion. Feel free to, in the comments, just berate me on why I'm completely wrong. But I will, if there's an option, I'll definitely be turning off remnants. That's my 2 cents. But tell me what you guys think. In the comments, just tell me, are you excited for this update? Because I'm sure am. And let me know if you like these little Hideout news bits. But until next time, guys, thank you so much for watching. And I'll see you guys in the next video. I'm going to spin around again. And again. I don't know how to end this. Wink.